Do you? Good evening, hi. Welcome to Costa Women Hangouts, live hangouts on air with me, Fiona Catchpole, and I just got to make sure I'm starting to click all the right buttons here, is my lovely guest that is there ready and waiting for me, and it's Maggie Prestidge. Good evening, Maggie.
Good evening, Fiona, and to all the people that are watching this evening. I just say first, thank you so much for the invitation and for putting this together, and to Ali for inviting me. I am very grateful, and it's such a privilege to be sharing this with you all tonight.
It is. I always feel that each time I do a hangout because it's quite a new thing. We're just getting to grips with it all, and it's lovely afterwards. Even if there's people that aren't able to watch today, and I'm desperate to try out the Q&As. Though I really need some live viewers. If this doesn't work today, we have to do another one because I want to know how the Q&As work. I haven't been able to do one where people actually ask questions live. So hopefully my dreams will come true tonight.
Well,
I hope it's a nice question.
Let's hope so. And if we don't have any questions and answers tonight, I'm happy to come back another time. Be a pleasure.
Absolutely. That'd be great. That'd be great. So we've got you on here because you're a member of Costa Women, and we're doing these regular interviews with Costa Women to talk about what they actually do in their sort of daily life as work or wherever their life has taken them, and why they find Costa Women a really nice network to be part of. So tell me what you have discovered and why you like being part of Costa Women.
Well, first, it was founded by Ali, and you've only got to look at her, and she is a really nice woman, and therefore really nice women enjoy a really nice women's networking group. And for me, I live way up north from you guys, and I can be sat there, as we are now, chatting with you. I mean, don't you just love the internet nowadays? You know, that we're sort of 6, 7, 8 hours away, and like this. And so that's why one of the reasons I am a member of Costa Women, because it's nice to meet other women like-minded. And of course your good stuff. I mean, what a we are technically on here.
I know.
It's fantastic, and I'm looking forward to doing it.
It's all smoke and mirrors, Maggie. It really is. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Who cares? It works.
So we're both here because we're a member of Costa Women, and I love technical things, and I know you're quite a techie girl as well, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about your title or your nickname, or however you would like to describe it, as the Inch Loss Queen. Now, give me a brief introduction as to how you got that title, and then we'll talk more about what you're going to share with us today.
Okay, well, I have many titles. Another one is Miracle Maggie, but the Inch Loss one is because I used to look like this.
Oh, keep it still. That's it. That's it. It's focusing. Is that you in the red?
That's in the red.
Okay.
Okay, so you look at that size and those inches around the waist.
Uh-huh.
Now that's a lot of inches. And and you look at the face as well. Can you see if I put them together?
You can definitely see it in the face.
That is a lot of inches that have lost. And hence, it's a nickname, isn't it? It's just Queen of, or the Queen of Inch Loss, because I've earned it, because I lost a lot of inches on my body. So that's how it came to be.
Okay. Are you going to tell us how you lost those inches?
I love to tell you how I lost inches. And so I will do a little recap. So are you all sitting comfortably? Get comfy in your seats.
And we do have 2 viewers, can I just say. So people that are viewing, hopefully you're one of the Costa Women. And if you want to pop over to the event page, there's a Q&A section there that you can actually, I may have, yep, you can actually start asking us questions if you want to. I understand. And they will pop up on the screen for me to have a look at. So I'll come back to here now. So, and we'll see what happens. So carry on. We have 2 viewers. I can't tell you the names at the moment.
Welcome, viewers. We're very grateful that you are here. I will be sharing 3 ways to look slimmer instantly. So just stay with us, and I will come back to that to share with you so that you can do it straight away.
Mm-hmm.
But to tell you my true glory story, when I was younger, I was trim. This is me in my 20s. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That in focus now?
Yeah, go back a bit, go back a bit. Yes, okay, got ya.
This one is me here in my 20s. And
Mm-hmm.
then in my 30s, I went to this one, which I showed you just previously.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
When I ballooned to shape, I was highly embarrassed, awkward, stubborn, proud, and just did not know what to do, and could not go and see anybody, any of the the experts that are out there to assist. And then I'd been in business for some time, all my working life I was a career woman. A friend of mine recommended me to go for a job, and it was as a franchise manager. And they wanted my marketing and my expertise as they expanded into the UK market. And the joy upon joy is that they were experts in inch loss.
Okay, so you've gone for a job as a franchise manager, and they are experts in inch loss. What were you doing before that, though? And can you explain how you think you put on the weight, or is that part of the story?
Before that, I was in mergers and acquisitions and private property. What was the weight gain? I would say it was a combination of things. Lots of changes in my life. I was unhappily in a relationship, unhappily married, although I wouldn't have admitted that at the time. And some emotional issues going on as well. So I think a combination of things, really. And so going back to the interview, so I'm at the interview and they're like, yep, you've got the job, but hey, look, you've got to go on the programme. I was like, yep, fine, not a problem. So I worked for them as a franchise manager, jumped through all the hoops to get them as the franchise for UK, and was so impressed by what happened to me in terms of the inch loss and all the clients that they've got, that I then negotiated with myself, Fiona, and sold myself a franchise.
You did, say that again, sorry. You did?
I negotiated with myself.
Oh, right.
Because I was the franchise manager.
I got you. Okay, yes.
And I then went and invested in a franchise myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started in an office on my own, one-man band, and it was more or less an overnight success. It took off straight away. And that was, I didn't know anything about the internet then, and so that was through newspaper advertising. You know, the before and afters?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know? And I have signed a confidentiality agreement when I didn't renew their license, so I'm unable to mention the name of the company. However, not Weight Watchers, Slimming World, I can't think of any others off my head. And so I then had a franchise. It then became successful, as I was saying, more or less overnight, and the business expanded. I was seeing 25 people a day, so every 15 minutes I was seeing 25 people a day. Mm-hmm. And you can soon work out that the hours, there just weren't enough hours in the day.
Right.
So then I expanded. I decided it was time to have, I was in a complementary health clinic. They sort of kicked me out because I was too busy. They couldn't cope. And so by then I'd taken on staff. And I was ready, this was like 2 years down the line, and I was ready to expand in my own premises. And so I then acquired my own premises. Can you see that?
Yes, okay.
So
that looks good.
It was fabulous. So on the first floor, I had a wellness clinic. And I refurbished it, and I invested in that. I had 4 treatment rooms. And I rented those rooms out to holistic therapists. And then on the ground floor, I ran the business where I had myself as a consultant and staff. By then, it was, I needed more staff to assist as more people were coming on board. Mm-hmm. And looking back, it was fun in many, many levels, but also I was slowly, without realising it, burning myself out. running that type of operation takes a lot of time, courage, guts, determination, and eventually my body just was telling me I had to listen to my body, burnout.
And did you lose inches at the time or not?
Oh yes, then I had already gained the inch loss. This was some photographs of me here.
Okay.
Oh yes, by the time I had actually got my clinic up and running, because they're just photographs, I was already like that. This one sat on my off wall.
Okay. Cool.
And so
essentially the product that you were the franchise manager of and then took on the franchise, it actually worked, but you can't tell us what it is at the moment.
No, I'm not allowed to mention their name, and
that's okay.
It's not a potion, not a milkshake. It's for normal people, everyday food. You buy it, so you don't buy any products from me. You buy it in a supermarket. And it's the importance of continuity. They would come and see me, so there's inspiration as well, and coaching that goes along with it, as well as a few top tips and things that they do need to know along the way. And what's as well is so good is it wasn't just get you to the shape that you want to be. It's okay, you're at that shape, now let's teach you how to keep it there forever.
Okay.
And that, I'm sure listeners are curious as to who it is, but I'm sorry, I just can't reveal that information as to who. Be breach confidentiality. And so it's teaching as well. You've got there, now you are live a normal life, and keep on. Here I am. That was those photographs I was in. This happened at my 40th. I remember going out on my 40th birthday to a comedy club, all dressed up, all dapper. And I'm now going to be 53 on my next birthday, and you can see, I don't know how much you can see of my face on here, and you've seen my face,
yes,
my Facebook page.
No, you look absolutely lovely, and everybody's going no, and I'm not just saying it. No, we wouldn't have known. Yeah, I would have said a few years younger, anyway, at least. But definitely your skin is glowing, and you do have still very a very lovely shape. What can I say? From what I can see of you from here to here.
It's lovely. A lovely shape is a lovely thing to say, and thank you. And it's not hard work either. It's just everyday life. And I do eat puddings and cakes, so coffees. So it is in an everyday life. And so then, if I can skip forward, I then closed the business down. After 5 years, I didn't renew the license. I'd had enough. It had grown so big. I saw something around 1,600 people. It was $1 million turnover business, and that was a lot on my shoulders. And I just craved some quiet time and sunshine. Hence, being in Spain. I came 3 months sabbatical. What my next step? And friends had an apartment here that I stayed in, and here I am 8 years down the line, still in Spain. It's my home now. It's where I like to be. You're here, Fiona. People listen here, so we don't need to talk about how fabulous it is in the sun. And so now what I'm doing is utilising my knowledge and skill. I've got a formula that and it's not a powder formula, but a formula for taking it online. This is so wonderful with and the internet, is people don't need to come and see me now. The furthest anybody ever drove was an hour and 50 minutes to come and see me. Now, that's a long time in a car. People can save themselves all that driving. And we can do this online, so I've adapted it to suit and to fit online. How amazing.
Okay, so you've kept the weight off, or the inches off rather, for 13 years, and you've been here now for quite a few years, and you've put everything together, and you're going to start doing these coachings on how to get the shape that you want and the inch loss via online. So after this, we're going to be able to put all the links and everything together for everybody to find out more about you. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. And it's amazing that we've got the opportunity here to be able to do this. And the reason I don't use the word weight for anybody listening is it's not really what weigh, it's what shape we want to look like. Because when we get on those scales, depending if you just had a drink, you may then be carrying extra weight. And so it's the shape that we focus on. Because when you go to the shops, you don't say I weigh X, you say I'm a size, you know, that's as a guideline, you're size 12, 14, whatever that may be. Even then, that's a slight guideline. And I'll be sharing some ways, remember, coming up on instantly today, you can take away to look slimmer. Because what woman doesn't want to look taller and slimmer? And so we'll be...
Well, particularly when you're going around a shopping centre or you walk past the shop window and you see your reflection. And in my head, I always think, right, Catherine Zeta-Jones. And then when I look, it's more like Dawn French, but, you know.
Okay, well, that's a mindset, isn't it? And so, therefore, keep thinking the Catherine Zeta-Jones.
So, tell me now, if we can, because we're 17 minutes in, would you believe? That's gone really, really quickly. We're a minute or so late coming on. We have 2 viewers at the moment. If you want to ask any questions, do please go to the Google Hangout page, and there's a little label that says Q&As, and you can write the questions there. Bear with us because we're about a 45-second delay, so when you ask the question, I can't answer it straight away, but I'll do my very best. So can you now start to tell us, in the last 13 minutes, we did promise people 3 secrets to instantly looking slimmer.
Of course, we can talk about 3 instant ways. So you've heard them before. They are very simple. However, sometimes we do just need reminders with them. And so the first one, I'm just sort of going to demonstrate a little bit. Stand up straight and your shoulders back. It is simple, but when you're walking along, it's really interesting when you walk straight, eyes straight, and look up occasionally. If you're walking behind somebody, look quite often how they walk like this. And it just gives that a bit. So when you stand up, stretch on the tummy and just look straight. Okay, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And then there is another one. If you wear earrings, and I'm just going to demonstrate here, I might need to lean forward a bit. Can you see, I've made this one a short earring, how it elongates the neck here?
Oh, yeah.
You got it?
Okay. Yes, yes.
So, wear slightly dangly earrings to elongate your neck, and that's the first thing most people see, and then it just continues down.
Ah, I see. So what if you've got slightly longer hair, though, like me? If I didn't, you know, I've got my earbuds in at the moment, so if I have my hair up, would that...
Yeah, elongate here. And in fact, because you've got long hair, still, if you've got longer earrings that still show, it will still elongate your neck. But when your hair is up, practice afterwards. And
all right. Well, as it happens, my daughter's just got a job at Claire's Accessories, so I can see the staff bonus discount coming in very handy.
Yeah, fabulous. Well, the next tip you're going to love as well. Now, I have particularly aimed this at your ladies because I heard on that something about shoes and handbags. You call this shoes and handbags?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If you are big and bold, and I mean by that, you've got a frame like I had, this type of frame. If you put a tiny little handbag holder, all it does, it makes you look bigger. And so therefore, wear a big and bold handbag.
Okay. So well, I mean, I was going to be rude then, actually. I was going to say size does matter, but we're talking handbags.
Well, yes, so have a
bigger handbag.
That's big, and same for with shoes. What can happen, and I certainly noticed when I was like this, and I didn't realise, but feet really do bend. And so if you've got...
Sorry, we lost your sound a little bit then. Can you just say that last bit about, did you say feet?
Your feet expand, become bigger.
Oh, expand. Right, okay, yes.
And therefore, if you do have feet that have got, you know, quite a lot of flesh on them and are quite large, putting
Okay.
a little kitten heel or a very narrow stiletto just makes them look larger.
Okay.
So sturdy heel.
Comfy shoes are the way forward then if
I
you're a
don't want
larger
you
lady.
to go into the Crocs when you're in your dress. However,
I do, Maggie. Everyone who knows me that's seen me at Costa Women.
but if you're dressing up and you want to wear a strappy shoe, great, but just look at the size of the heel if you are big and bold. The kitten heels, A, they don't last very long because they're not designed to carry the weight, and secondly, they will make people's eyes are drawn to it. When you're next shop in the shopping centre, look, and you will see larger people with small shoes, and it just draws your attention. And therefore, when the person is putting it on, it just draws attention. They're drawing attention to their big and boldness. So be big and bold, and jewellery. I'll give you a third one. This is like 3 for the price of 1. Is to wear larger jewellery as well if you're big and bold. So if you've got a big and bold shape like this that I had, wear big jewellery. Little jewellery is just lost, and it just accentuates the fact there.
Okay, so let me just to see if I've got this right. We'll summarise the tips that we've got so far. So it's more about your deportment. I do believe they used to tell me that at grammar school. So we always used to say that you should have your hips and your shoulders and your ears in a line if you were looking sideways. So it's more like, carrying yourself well.
And look how much
earrings.
brighter you look. You're doing that, and it's lifted up. It's amazing.
I know, but in a minute, if I do it anymore, the camera will look up my nose, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Then we have jewellery and accessories, particularly earrings. Maybe go for slightly more dangly ones, and shoes. It's all about proportion then, really. So what you're saying is tiny things are going to actually make you look bigger.
Exactly. I also trained as an image consultant, so that's why I'm giving the instant as opposed to anything to do with inches and such. Like, this is just real instant that listeners, readers can take this away tonight. You can go to Claire Accessories tomorrow, put it into practice straight away, and straight away it picks you up. It makes you feel good. And talking of pick you ups, I'm doing a regular daily dose of inspiration that will come through on your email, and I know, Fiona, you're going to put the link to it later.
Yeah, and this is a newsletter, yes, so we can sign up for it.
Yeah, it's short and quick. It's just a few words of inspiration to pick you up every day, so sign up for that, and let me inspire you. And you can also check out, I know you're going to give my Facebook page, which is Maggie Prestidge. And I just invite all of you that want to. This is about commitment. If you're ready now to make a commitment to yourself, jump on board. If you want to lose some of those inches, I've done it. I've been there. I've seen it. I know what you're going through. And I've got 3 gaps. I've opened up 3 gaps where I'm going to be giving a very special price. Discount? Do we use the word discount? No. Let's use the words price, shall we? A very special
I think it's effectively priced or something like that.
Effectively priced. Okay, an effectively priced. But then, it really is priceless to get my life back as it was. And so I do invite you to get in touch with me just for a pre-lend chat. There's no pressure. It's just have a chat, hear and see a little bit more in depth, because we've can't go into it in depth here, and it's tailor-made. And so to give you an idea, there's 3 programs, Fiona. One is for someone who just wants to drop a dress size, who's only got a dress size to drop, and that will take about a month to drop a dress size. With the summer coming up, that's ideal. And then it's being taught how to keep that dress size off. And there's another program for someone between 2 and 4 dress sizes to drop, and then anybody above 4 dress sizes. I dropped 10 dress sizes, and so I've been there, seen it, done it, got that t-shirt. There's nothing you can't tell me that I don't already know. If I resonate with the listeners, if I resonate with you, if you like my energy, you like the sound of what I'm doing, and you're just curious, pick up the phone. I'm happy to have a chat with you.
Well, listen, we've got a few more minutes left, but we do have 3 viewers now. And if they want to ask any questions, they can do. If they go to the Google event page, if you're watching it via YouTube, you should be able to submit your questions and they'll pop up on the right-hand side. If you have asked a question, and for some reason I haven't asked, it's because this hasn't worked. But just please let me know that you've tried, and then I'll figure out what I did wrong and we'll come back to you. And I know I can send the questions on to Maggie and she will answer them without a shadow of a doubt. So.
And that's it. You've just said figure it out. You know, let's get your figure out there. If you are of a size like this, I was like this for 10 years, did not know what to do. I couldn't bend down to do my shoelaces up. If I was in the supermarket, if I was at Claire Accessories and dropped something on the floor, I'd have had to call your daughter over to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
How embarrassing. And that reiterates the whole time to me when I was that size that I was overweight. Mm. I had heartburn after I'd eaten a meal. Oh, I tell you, that heartburn. I've got my little love heart here now. But that heartburn, I had a hiatus hernia where I was being, anybody who's got one knows what that's like. Mm-hmm. And so it's not just about the inches. You know, I'm sassy now, you know.
Well, you're certainly full of life, having only met you a couple of days ago. You've kept me on my toes, that's for sure.
Well, I do appreciate it. Yeah, you see, I take action. I get, you know, it happens. And so, yeah, if you want to work with me, you've got to be committed, ready to take action straight away.
I mean, just tell me, well, it's not just for me, just tell the ladies, because you mentioned something to me which I think will resonate with a lot of our ladies, because we've talked about the law of attraction, and Joy, who organised the breakfast clubs for us, who's helped me organise, well, has organised for me the Facebook workshops that are going really, really well, very much into the law of attraction, and something happened to you the other day, and then you bumped into Ali on Facebook, and then you put in contact with me. Just give us a little bit of insight of how, oh, somebody has said you're very beautiful. Thank you, whoever that is, and I'm sure they're talking about Maggie.
You mirror me, darling.
Tell me just a little bit what that has done for your life, and you know, made you the woman that you are today, apart from your amazing inch loss and story to share, and then we're going to have to say goodbye.
Okay, well, the secret came into my hands. You know, once you got The Secret in your hands, it's a well-known book, and once you've got The Secret and the law of attraction, so you know you can attract what you want into your life. And I know that the listeners here tonight, for whatever reason they are here, they've been attracted to listen to what we're doing tonight. And I decided that I was going to put this out, and this is what I was going to now be doing online and taking it online. It's what I know, it's what I'm good at. And so it's okay, so I needed to put out to the law of attraction, you know, universe, send me. And next thing, up pops a message from Ali, and it was like, thank you very much, my prayers have been heard, and, well, here we are sat here now. And that was only, as you say, just a couple of days ago that we had this conversation. And my Facebook page has gone crazy. It's gone wild with people like, wow, because I had been doing different things. I had been teaching the law of attraction, and it had, you know, a fair amount of steady clients coming through, but it wasn't quite what I wanted, and not like the sort of, we're not looking at burnout. I'm very aware of burnout, so I am taking private clients and limiting it. It's not going to be like, you know, 25 clients like I had before. I want, you know, I love my other interests. I have a dog, I have a finca, I have crafts, so I have, you know, I'm hobby, and so I've got other things that I want to do now. And so I appreciate all that's gone before me, and I appreciate being here today in the law of attraction, bringing, you know, those people to me. So that's why my Facebook page has gone a bit crazy. because I hadn't actually revealed to anybody in Spain my sort of past life of what I've been doing in England. I took a break from that for a while, but here I am back now, raring to go. And do you know what? I'm having such a blast. I'm having such fun with it. You can see all the messages going backwards and forwards, and the interest and the messages and the speaking to people. And so I am aware of burnout, and now it's okay, step by step, you know, monitor it. And so anybody that would like to lose those inches, get in fast, because once my books are closed, my books are closed. And, you know, I'll be taking people on for 1 dress size, 2 to 4 dress sizes, and 4 sizes plus. And I look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, well, we're going to put all the information underneath the videos, and if you want to post on Costa Women, the website as well, that will get picked up and will be included in the newsletter next week. And I'm sure there will be lots of questions, especially when people have had time to watch the video, if they haven't been able to watch it live. So I would be prepared for a gradual rippling of things over the next few days, but I have to say it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an exciting thing for me too, because I've sort of reached a similar sort of point in January, and some changes have been made and things are just absolutely wonderful. But isn't it funny, it's hard to explain. I'd understood the law of attraction before and things like that, but I obviously hadn't quite got it right. But as soon as you get your mindset right on it, just something happens. It's quite peculiar.
It is, and sometimes, you know, I thought I was following my passion before. I thought I was listening to my intuition, and then something just happened. I felt that, my body giving me those signals. And so like you thought you were, it happens, and then you followed your, you know, something happened, a click, and now look at all your workshops. You're teaching people how to do Facebook, how to, you know, attract more people into what they're doing. And so it's just fabulous what we're doing. We're sharing our knowledge, and I would love to share my knowledge with you. If you feel you've got excess inches, and there's no judgment, no pressure, hey, you know, I've been there. And so let me assist you in getting yourself looking lovelier than you already are.
Well, I might take you up on that.
Fabulous.
Okay, listen, Maggie, it's been an absolute pleasure. We've just gone past 30 minutes. We did promise ourselves, because we want as many people to watch the video as possible and know that they can get all the juicy information in a very short space of time. And we'll no doubt come back to you in due course for a sequel and find out, see if we'll get you to give us another 3 secrets. And then
happily.
Sorry. Okay, listen, we'll call it a day for now. You can get back to your arts and crafts. I'm going to catch up with my friend, and we've got the kittens mewing in the background. One of my friend's cats has had 4 kittens, so we've got our hands full at the moment, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon, Maggie.
Well, I am around here on Facebook for anybody that wants to message me for a little while now. So my blessings to you all, and much appreciation to you for all your efforts, and to Ali for inviting me. And I just look forward to assisting those of you that need that assistance and support. Email me. And thanks. We'll speak soon, Fiona.
Okay, thanks a lot then, Maggie. Goodbye to everybody, and we'll speak to you soon.
Bye-bye.